接下来这场比赛是男子组80公斤量级的赛事，晚上个人赛的最后一场。首先欢迎敌方Fight11。
我是蔡维挺，来自国立彰化师范大学。我的对手基本动作非常好，可是他年纪也大了，是时候退下来换我们上场了。我从小学2年级开始练习跆拳道，跆拳道对我而言不只是一个运动，更是一种坚持。我擅长的技术是正拳，注意你的胸膛。
Or will you fucking fight back? Or will you fucking fight back? No, they don't give a damn, you got what I'm saying. I'm not fucking playing. I'm teaching you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying, stop what you're making.
接下来欢迎红枫刘宇伦。本场比赛是男子80公斤量级赛事，首先介绍前锋，代表国立彰化师范大学蔡维挺。接下来介绍红锋，代表宜兰县强生道馆刘宇伦。主选李坤义。
These are the big boys, Joseph.
According to their weight.
And there's our ref, Lee Kun-yi. Few choice words of wisdom from our referee before the fight begins. Keep it clean, everything above the belt. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get it on. The final match of the evening for the men's individual round under 80 kilograms. Now these guys not wasting any time at all, Joseph. Just getting right at it as we speak about the experienced fighters feeling each other out. Blue corner, Tai Wei-ting, wasting no time whatsoever, getting involved in the match.
He scored 8 points so far.
It appears as if something has just fallen onto the mat. Now it appears that there is a wet spot on the mat out there. We hope that we can get that cleaned in between rounds. And we hope that nobody slips in the meantime. But again, to get back to the fight, Tai Wei-ting totally being the aggressor here, scoring 14 points to Liu Yulian's 6. This is the first fight, I think, Joseph, where we've seen the taller of the two finally using that length. There you go, that length to his advantage.
Even though he missed, but right. He's using his long legs. Good punch.
Solid punch to the midriff of Liu there, scoring Tai Wei-ting one more point to take a 17-8 lead. Now be careful, boys. Don't walk around that water. We don't want to see anybody hurt themselves. 4 seconds remaining in the round. I think they're just going to play it out from there and wait for the bell. Or the beep. Not much of a bell, is it? It's kind of a beep.
I'm sorry?
It's not much of a bell. It's kind of a beep. Earlier this afternoon, when we had our kickboxing and our Thai fighting,
boxing fight.
they were using the old-fashioned bell, and it's kind of nice to hear the old-fashioned bell. Yeah. But I guess within Taekwondo, they're so used to hearing the beep, if you will, right?
We use that for a long time.
That was a solid punch, a left hand there by the blue corner in Tai Wei-ting.
Yes.
I almost want to think if he lifts that one up and drops it on his chin, it's game over.
Definitely, but you cannot punch someone's chin.
Exactly.
No punch to the face.
Exactly.
If you accidentally use the punch to someone's face and then the other person cannot fight anymore, you're disqualified.
But you might still go home feeling pretty good about yourself. Probably not. The point of the sport is to win.
Right.
Here we go. Round 2, minute and a half. Tai Wei-ting, the aggressor, in the blue corner, up 20 points to 8 with a solid 3-point kick there.
Headshot.
And there's again another headshot with a crescent kick.
Crescent kick.
And right away, we see the red corner falling behind quite quickly and looking a bit discouraged. Now, I'm just going to speculate here, Joseph, and I'm going to say that the blue corner looks to be in a bit better shape than the red corner in terms of physical conditioning,
right.
which you can attest is much more important in this sport.
It's very important.
And I think the blue corner is doing a very good job of sticking to his strategy, keeping his distance, and closing when he needs to close.
Control the distance, very important.
And from a coaching point of view, that's probably a phrase you use a lot. Controlling distance, and controlling distance. Yeah, you always hear it around. You always hear it around these cages. Now, you often hear me use the word cage. I'm sure people that are listening to the broadcast are really not happy with me because it's the octagon. And sometimes when you say cage, people get pretty angry at you. So now, I'm a little bit old-fashioned when it comes to that, so I think I'll stick to the word octagon, so I don't get too many emails. And as we're talking there, Tai Wei-ting jumps out to a huge 41 to 15-point lead. And what I think Tai's doing here and what he's sticking to, Joseph, is he not only is he controlling the distance, but he's utilizing the fact that he's much more conditioned.
Exactly. So this
than the red corner, and it's quite evident.
So this is tonight the first time we see the top people control the match, and he has been doing very well.
But what we mentioned in the other matches where the shorter man or the shorter woman has taken advantage, they've all equally been conditioned.
Yes.
But it appears to me again, and I'm not trying to knock Huang Shuwei here, but it just appears to me that Tai Wei-ting has much better conditioning than the red corner.
The other thing is they are 80 kilograms, and then the blue corner Tai Wei-ting is above 180, right? It's not very tough for his division. Honestly,
which makes him a more stockier build.
For that division, the average tall I think it's 185 at least. So 180, technically in this division, it's a little bit lower than, it's a little bit shorter than average, I would say.
It appears as if Liu Yulian has taken an eye.
I think
finger to the eye, was it?
But I'm pretty sure that's an accident.
It was an accident. If we got a replay, I think we'll see right here from the replay the finger go right into the eye of Huang Shuwei. Now that's one of those dirty little tricks you might try in a street fight, Joseph. I think you're right. It was an honest mistake. I think most of the fighters who fight in Taekwondo are quite respectful of each other as he lands a huge kick to the head of Liu Yulun.
So the referees come in for the 8 and then ask if they can fight.
Now, Joseph, we often say when it rains, it pours. He was poked in the face, and then he was smashed with a kick to the head. I don't think he's feeling too well right now.
No.
And if he gets a little look or a little boo up at the scoreboard, he's going to see 54-22. I don't think that feels very good either. And it looked to me like he took another kick to the face there, but maybe I had the wrong angle.
I didn't see the headshot. But I think for sure we know the blue is controlling everything.
And you know, we talked about also controlling the hips, right? And he's maintained his distance, and he's been able to control every movement that Liu Yulun in the red corner has made, which obviously has given him this massive point difference of 56 to 24.
Yep, it's over.
So there you have it, folks, our final men's division fight of the evening in the individual bracket, with Tai Wei-Ting coming away the easy victor over his somewhat unlucky, somewhat challenged opponent in Huang Shuwei. Now, we just need to hope that poke in the eye didn't hurt him.
获胜的是秦风蔡伟平。邀请武界体育董事长吴玉汉董事长担任颁奖嘉宾。
No sportsmanship.
As long as the red corner's okay.
Right.
As long as he's okay, then we won't need to go have a talk to Tai Wei-Ting. Now, I think a lot of the taller fighters that fought
I did my